This can download later, don't need to download it now. I'm going to try to run some stuff. It has 16 gig now. That's accepting everything else. Good. We're not going to run World War II multiplayer because we already tried to run it, and we did run it alright, but my ping was shit. So no chance. I'm not going to run that because that's not really worth it. We could run Mirror's Edge, but not yet. What's the required specs on thing? I want something that requires 8 gigs but doesn't really need it. Because I know, like, what does Iron Sight need? It needs 4. Oh no, it wants 512 gigs. Or 512 megs. It's apparently fine with a gig. And what actual RAM? Go to 4, prefers 8. I have 16. That would run perfectly fine. Let's try Black Ops 3. Because Black Ops 3 did have weird issues before. And it wasn't really the result of like me. It was the RAM glitches that the game has. Now let's pop this up and quickly, you know, close that. Boost now. Let's see if this does or does not crash anything. That says boosted. Of course, we're going to see what it looks like now. But because we have the 16 gigs that it wants now, it should run perfectly fine. And I am a big fan of this game. But the RAM issues on PC are horrible. At the same time, people like Nate Gibson can run it pretty well. And he only has 16 gigs RAM. And there's an FPS counter in the top left. Nice. It's also downloading something, checking files, and we'll probably want to restart. Killing Floor 2 would probably be a good test for the 16 gig thing. Alright, so menu, options, graphics. Sure, that'll be fine. 1080p, brightness max, field view maxed, max FPS maxed. Sync every frame. Yeah, let's use that, why not? Draw FPS. No point, don't need it. Everything's on high, medium, medium. And I'm going to leave it on that actually. Set this to can I please be a bit more specific, you mate? Can I? There we are. Sure. Escape. Yeah, What about crouch? that an ear this time? No. Right. Let's try multiplayer. I'm going to put a very solid try in there. Simply because it's nowhere near guaranteed that I get an FPS worth what I want. Why do I say that? Simple. Because this game is notorious for having a RAM glitch where it will take up more and more RAM. Over and over and over. Which is why it's impossible to play multiplayer on 8 gigs. But it's only half impossible to play on 16 from the looks of it. We're getting 80 FPS. This is incredibly bloody loud, or quiet I should say. After that one initial FPS drop, the game's running pretty good. Whereas prior to this, on this game, I literally couldn't run it. Which is, as you can guess, a problem. A fairly big one at that. Seriously, come on, bro.
Assault unit down. Clean kill.
And what am I playing on now? An incredibly low sensitivity. Also, did you spawn here? And where's my audio settings? There we go. That needs to be up to 100 as well. Drop that down to 30 now. And maybe now I'll... yeah, there we go. Now it sounds proper.
Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. Hostile UAV spotted.
It just mantled me. But here we're getting 70 FPS. Of course, my personal preference would probably be to turn it down to its absolute lowest settings. Simply because higher FPS equals higher responsiveness. Yeah, let's turn it all down to its absolute lowest. Low, 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 no, no, none, none, disabled. Apply. And I'm only getting a very slight increase in frames, if at all.
Kinetic armor good to go.
Why did I play so much Call of Duty? Black Ops 3. Running like a dream. Into the Warfare probably run pretty well, actually. To tell the truth, into the Warfare probably run better. I love my lag as well.
Overwatch kill.
Explain some of my deaths. But only some. I think if I ever do hit 300 subs on YouTube, I might actually do a mouse mat giveaway. Why only a mouse mat giveaway? Because the only thing I have that I can potentially give away is a mouse mat. Everything else I kind of need.
Hostile UAV above.
I have, as far as I can tell, 2 mouse mats. And obviously only need one of them, because one of them is the length of one of my desks, and the other one is roughly the length of, let's say, a ruler. But yeah, that's pretty good. Now in zombies, you get better FPS. In zombies also, I kind of want a thing. Is there a, like a best option? Sync F, yeah, blah blah blah. Let's see what public games we have available right now. Also, we're going to open the Dr. Monty's factory. And get 4 nuclears, basically. Filters E. Extremely large percentages in here, so we'll try a match of Shadows of Evil. We're gonna test out seeing how it looks and works. Because I have no idea what this kind of settings on zombies will actually do. Simply because I haven't optimized for this. I'm hoping over 30, preferably over 60, and if possible over 100. Not a fan of how the audio is though, because this is Origins, not Shadows. I specifically requested Shadows music. You know, the popular little jazzy snazzy. Again, 80 FPS, we're still loading up. My guess is it's just going to be me in the game. Wonder if I can... Oh! Nice advantage of the RAM. Now we're getting 90, 95, 92, 97. Wonder if I control tab. Do I get overwolf loaded up? Yes, lovely. 89, 97, 94. This loading thing is annoying. We're getting about 90, 100. We don't want 144 FPS on zombies. On zombies, we just want it to look good and run, basically. If I can turn stuff off to improve the FPS rate, I probably won't. If I can turn stuff off to improve the crash rate, I will. Now we're about 100 FPS. Still loading in. Really like it if it would work. We're gonna load.
You bear the mark. You are cursed. You must place your hand.
I've now got 190 ping for some reason, but
I don't
I've got a really good FPS. Got like 90 FPS, as you guys can probably see in the corner, which is perfectly good for zombies because it's absolute max settings zombies now, meaning it will look as good as it can in 1080p without super sampling. Of course, we could super sample and go up to 4K, but for that I'd need an RTX card, or at the very least a 1080 Ti. Alright, 20 ping.
Hey, don't make me hit you. That. Say you get in my heart.
God, it looks and feels so good to have max settings Black Ops 4 zombies.
You are marked. You are cursed.
I don't think this is a dream.
That left arm, ooh. Nah, that left arm's a no-no. FPS, nice and solid, consistent. Options, graphics, sync every frame, and don't bother. We should as high as it'll go. Volumetric lighting on high, not on high. We don't want FPS moving, don't we? No? Good. No, not about altering anything.
Smells like old people.
One, two, three.
This is starting to get a little heavy. We got a few shots left.
Game's running beautifully.
I ain't got time to go looking for anything.
Chain is good. Forgot about that. That's pretty neat.
I ain't got enough bullets to deal with all these freaks.
Have a max ammo, of course.
We got ammo. Not a moment too soon. We could use a few more like that.
Only by invoking the key can you find guidance in need.
God damn, you look good on max settings. I would really like either a 1070 or a 1080 for this. I don't want a 1080 Ti because then I'd have to upgrade my power supply, but a 1080? Now that'll run.
I only want to know one thing. How do I beat him?
Only the sacrifice will save
He ain't even a serious kid.
we got here? We got these. Why not? Let's grab this. What's it gonna be to your flavor hex or
Anyone
thing?
think to check the expiration date on this shit?
Alright. And that's 2, yeah? Oh, no, that's 1. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Well, then, obvious, we're gonna grab this. Get 1. Pull it out.
Why is it never a fair fight?
Pull out. There we go. What round is it now? Round 5. Probably gonna get some crazies. What time is it? What? Ah, burgers. Ah, in that case I can end the stream. This has provided sufficient proof that this game runs better on this. Alt F4. It runs extremely well. And I shall stop the stream here because this is enough proof that 16 gigs is superior to